I located some front clip parts for the Bronco 2. I've got to go to Turtletown, Tennessee, and pick them up. We'll get over there and see if there's anything else we can scrounge around and pick up over there. But anyway, we're in the bandwagon headed out to Turtletown, so put your seatbelt on because we're in North Carolina, and they will write you a ticket in North Carolina for not wearing a seatbelt. Back at the body shop up here working on the Bronco, and I went and got used parts for the, I needed a hood and a fender because I wanted them to be right. But anyway, I went and got used parts. I'd rather have old parts as I had new Chinese made stuff, and it's getting harder and harder to get. But anyway, this one has been preserved well. Trust me, there's no rust on this, and let me show you why. You can see right here, we've got about, gosh, I don't know how many coats of paint on this thing. One, there's primer, there's another color, 3, 4, 5, about 6 coats of paint on this thing. And I have been sanding on this for probably 45 minutes and not done any good. So I'm going to try to strip it with stripper. I went and got some stripper. So we're going to try to do the stripping. I got stripper down here, but I always use, I've always used aircraft stripper, but we're going to give this a shot and see how it turns out. But man, I'll tell you what, sanding, I hate sanding. Man, I hate sanding, but part of it. All right, you can see this paint remover is working. You can actually see how many coats of paint's on this. Look at it, 1, 2, 3, about 4 coats of paint, but it's peeling it off. We're going to see if we can scrape this on off or get the pressure washer and blow it off. But this sure beats sanding, I'm gonna tell you. More is less. I got the first coat kind of took off of it, and gonna do another coat. Let it soak. See kind of where we're at. A lot of paint. They obviously like blue though. Let's keep going. We're gonna get this before it's over with. All right, took a short break. I'm back at it now. I'll show you where we're at. That's where we're at with the paint remover. I got it to hardware. You'll see the paint. Took all the heavy stuff off, but this here, it's not even hardly touched. So being a little aggravated, I went and got aircraft paint remover. This stuff right here has been around forever, and I love this stuff, and we're going to put it on it. I do believe that they got warning labels on it, caution labels. I don't understand why you would put that on this, because if you're not smart enough to realize paint remover should not be inhaled, I mean, honestly, and it's going to burn your skin if it gets on your skin. I mean, come on, folks. I mean, really? I think that's what's wrong with the world today. Warning labels. But anyway, we're going to give this a shot and see what happens. I just want to show you, I just barely applied this stuff, and you can see it already working and eating a whole lot better than the other stuff did. It's going to take a little while, but I just barely sprayed it on, so you can see it peeling off already. I'm telling you that. Might make a liar out of me, but I've been made a liar out of before. But let's see what it does on this blue. Needs to work. All right, this is the difference between that aircraft paint stripper and paint stripper you buy at the hardware. And you can see why I firmly believe in aircraft stripper, because it definitely works. You can see where it's pulling up that. The other did all right on the top layer, but it got on down there to the factory paint, it wouldn't hardly do anything with it, but it's eating it on off there. And we're going to take this, little sissy, girly pressure washer of Mike's, because my manly pressure washer won't work because Mike can't fix small engines.
I don't work on small engines.
Or big engines or mid-size engines, but anyway, we're going to strip this off, see what we got.
Because it's going to scratch that hood.
Well, I finally got all the paint off this hood, and I bet you there's probably 6 layers of paint, and I think the top layer was house paint. I'm not kidding you. But anyway, we've tried everything from paint stripper, which took a lot off of it. Then we got the aircraft paint stripper, which really did good, but still didn't take it all off. So it left it to the old-fashioned elbow grease and sandpaper. But we got her stripped here. I almost got the fender ready. We're gonna put some rust inhibitor on it, and then put metal etching primer. So that should look good. Bronco's still over here. We haven't painted underneath the hood yet because we hadn't figured out exactly what color we want. We're almost 100% sure. Get it over there, get the motor in it, get it back over here, and then we're gonna cut the top off of it. So that should be fun. I'm really looking forward to that and see how that turns out. So just keep up with the Bronco 302. That's what we named it, the Bronco 302. So I guess that suits it.